What's up, everybody? It's Uncle Jude once again. We've been quiet for a while, but we're back in action. We've been busy with some big projects, and we all the way up. It's a significant date. It's the 10th of the 10th, 2020. And today, I'm chilling with my nephew, LEVERT LEROUX, a.k.a. Jimmy LEVERT, an up-and-coming hip-hop artist of note. LEVERT, welcome to my joint.
Thank you. Thanks
what
for
you got to
having
say?
me. It's an honor to be here, on such a significant channel.
Great.
And I'm just happy to be here.
Sweet, man. LEVERT is my queen's nephew, her eldest brother's son. He's been up in Joburg for a while.
Yeah.
He's an avid hip-hop artist and he's a footballer of note. He aspired to play for United, but he'll tell us his story. Vert, tell us about your journey. Tell us about your footballing history. Tell us about your rhyming. Tell us about your hip-hop dreams and where you want to be.
Well, it's funny you say that I'm a hip-hop artist, but at the same time you mentioned the soccer.
Yeah.
Before the whole music thing, I've really loved, eat, sleep, soccer.
Right.
Grew up. Got my first pair of boots when I was playing under 11. I'll never forget it. It was a Puma blue one.
Right.
Then I always used to doubt myself. I was like, no man, am I good enough for this? And I'll never forget my first match. I scored a hat-trick. And that's when I knew I'm Ronaldo. I'm CR7.
right. This was in PE back then.
Yeah, this was when my parents got married.
Yeah.
They moved out to PE.
Right.
Grew up there. Basically, people think that I'm from PE.
Okay.
But I was born here in Josie.
Right.
Unfortunately, with the soccer, it didn't go as planned.
Right.
I was supposed to be like a huge player. I was already playing semi-pro, playing pro, playing Vodacom levels,
Right.
playing Chipper, playing Super Dusky Challenge, and
Right.
it all went wrong
Okay.
because of personal issues. But
Okay.
then the one day, we were all chilling in the back of my friend's shack,
Right.
back room.
Right.
This was where we used to be naughty, like we
Okay.
have our beers, the homies would hit some blunts,
Right.
we talk nonsense, and then the one day there was this kid called Storyteller. He's my best friend till today. He's my brother actually.
Right.
He came in with a song and then he played it on the speakers and we were all vibing and we were like, who's this? And he's like, no, it's me. Like, how is this possible? Like,
Okay,
you
okay.
just randomly pop up and you're like, this is my song. So I was like, no man, but I can also do this because I used to rap in school, but as like a jokey, like vibe. And then he pulled me one side. He's like, no, try. My first verse was the wackest thing I've ever rapped.
Okay.
It was like a poem type of thing.
Right.
And then I kept pushing, kept practicing. I would freestyle a lot because I was very lazy to write.
Okay.
So I'm not like most artists who would sit down with a pen and a paper and they would think and then say, okay, this is it. Me, I was more lazy. So I think the laziness was a good thing for me to become so well acquainted with freestyling.
Okay.
And what scared me was I grew up with listening to Biggie, M, Pac. These guys were, when they go down to a beef and they're versing someone in a beef, it's like they can destroy this person.
All right.
So I was like, what if someone comes to my house, knocks on my door, and challenges me to a rap off, and now I must go run and get the pen and the paper?
Scribble it down. Right.
So I was like, nah.
Okay.
I need to be well equipped. I need to
Cool.
have my weapons with me. And then as things went down the line, it progressed, started getting bigger and bigger, started doing shows, started doing tapes, joined a group, and then I met a guy called Easy the Don.
Okay.
This guy played the biggest role in the change of my music. Like,
Okay.
I always thought that I was good, but this guy was a strict yet humble producer. Like, if it's whack, it's whack. He calls you out immediately. If I'm busy there in the studio feeling myself by the mic, he'll stop the music. He'll be like, do you want to go and make a CV or do you want to make music?
Right. So these are gentlemen serious about making music.
These are guys who literally sacrifice a lot. They're part of a group called ODE. They call themselves of the elite.
Right.
They don't think of themselves as the best, but they are realistic.
Okay.
They are very realistic. They are very well educated. They tell you, like, listen here, this is how it needs to be done.
Okay.
And you can even hear with the quality of the music and the lyrical content that's in the message of the song. You're like, this is amazing.
So tell me, you've been influenced through music most of your life, or all your life.
Yeah.
Your dad is a DJ.
Yeah.
Right? Your Opa was a DJ. How does this play an influence in your musical career and your musical genre?
The funny thing is, with my dad being so heavy with sound and music, and I never wanted to go that route.
Okay.
Because the thing is, when I was 6 years old, my dad had this boombox. We were staying in a flat, and I had this Eminem cassette. And listening to this guy rap, but not like everyone else who would try and do it commercially. This guy would literally tell you straightforward, this is how I'm feeling,
Right.
live with it.
Right.
This is what I'm going through, this is me. I think that's when I was like, I don't want to be a DJ. I don't want to play someone else's thing.
Right.
I want to do me. I want to be
You
my
wanna be
own
original.
man. I
Right.
want to be original. I want to do this thing from the roots.
Okay.
That's why when I met Easy, he told me that your music needs to come from you, from deep inside, from your emotion. And throughout the whole thing, since I started doing music, I never did it emotionally. It was more commercially. Like I wanted to say things that people would like,
Right.
but I was scared and I had too much pride to actually say how I'm feeling. Because normally when I'm freestyling about how I'm feeling, because it's off the top, it's people are like, yo! Then when I play them a song, then they're like, but...
So you would say most of the lyric and most of the content that you are rhyming on is what you're going through in your life right now, what you've experienced, and what you'd like to experience going forward. You're also going to be a father soon. Congratulations on that once again, man, to you and Keisha. So I'm really proud of you, and I know you're going to do the right thing going forward as a dad. How do you see fatherhood, and how do you perceive, or what is your understanding of being a good father? Not being there yet, heading towards it, it must be a scary part going forward, as we spoke earlier on. How do you see fatherhood? How would you like to be a father? Do you want to bring change? Do you think there needs to be change as fathers up in this world? How are you going to use you being a father? Are you going to use it in your lyrics, in your rhymes?
I think definitely I will use it in my songs, but one thing, I won't lie, when she told me that she's pregnant, it was a big scare. Like I was terrified, but not in a way of, oh my goodness, I'm not ready for the child.
Right.
It was a scary moment, as to say, I've reached this point in my life where I'm about to be a dad now.
Right.
Where I need to, the time is here, it's finally come. There's no more saying it's still on the way, or it's still in the pipeline. It's here now. So it clicked, and it showed me that time really does wait for no one. It literally just keeps moving. And becoming a father, there has to be a change in fatherhood, I think, because a lot of fathers these days, they still don't put aside their own pride. They don't put aside their own feelings. They still think for themselves, I'm a dad, but I'm working for 2 years, and what about me? Yes, my child, I do for my child, this and that, but what about me? It's literally, you have to let go of all these things and just be there for the child. Because the child is never, if the child didn't ask you, hey, I want to be here.
Yeah.
You know?
It's funny that you said that. My bestie Jessica and I have discussed this many times, and we said when our children were born, we literally had to die to ourselves. Our pleasures and our desires had to stop right there, and it was no more ourselves, but it was us.
Yeah.
How do you see that?
I see it as, I don't think like literally you are dead, like your life stops. I think it's more in a sense of where 80% or 90% of the attention that you would normally focus on your own life, you have to literally give that to your child.
Right.
If your child even cries, if your child is in need of something, I think even when your salary just comes in your account, the first thing that needs to come to your mind is my child sorted out?
Right.
Because one thing that I've learned throughout the years, people always used to tell me that parties are going nowhere. There will forever be parties. Whether it's the 2000s now, they also in the parties.
Right.
So it just shows you that it's never going to end. We like to party. That's what we like to do. But some people just focus on that and they focus less on the child.
Right.
So I think it's just a big step up where, even with me, there's sometimes I want to record music. I have to respect that there's going to be a child in the house.
Right.
Sometimes when the child is sleeping, I can't be out there, I want to record.
So are you excited?
Very
Great.
excited.
That's good. Tell us more about your music content that you are writing presently. You shared quite a bit of content earlier on when we were sitting and chilling here in the patio. What are you writing about now? What's important for you as content in lyrics going forward?
Well, I've been wanting to do an album. The last time I released music was 3 years ago.
Maybe share with the people who you've performed with.
I've performed with the likes of Scotty G, performed with the likes of Shane Eagle, Youngster CPT. I've performed with Big, what's his name? The Big Ash.
Right.
I've done a lot of gigs in Port Elizabeth. I've done one with Prince KB. I've done one with Easy the Dawn, Loister.
So you've been performing with quite a few people.
Yeah, the thing is, I've always done features. I've always been like on other people's music, helping out other people. Then me and Scotty, we did a tape together, unplanned, unprepared. We just came in the studio, we like recorded and said, no man, let's put out a tape.
Cool.
The tape did really, really well. It went on all platforms. You can even catch it on SoundCloud.
I saw you on, was it YoTV once? Or was it YouTube?
It was
what was
Bay
it?
TV.
Sorry?
Bay TV.
Bay TV. Was it Bay TV? So Vert has already performed on Bay TV once before, and he's featured quite a few times on national radio being interviewed. Sorry, I disturbed you. Your content again you were talking about.
So basically, I've been, ever since like everything that's been happening with the pandemic, with the child is on the way, I've literally had to reassess myself and start opening my eyes as to what do I want to say. All my music ever since I've dropped, if you listen to the content, if you listen to the lyrics, the message is strong, it's deep. I know a lot of music today, guys are always like, yeah, I got this BM. But if you actually see the guy, there's no BM. I'm not a materialistic artist. I'm not a materialistic rapper. Yes, I like material things. I won't lie. I like drip. I like the chains.
Who doesn't?
But in my lyrical content, I want to change someone's life, just like the artists who I listen to changed my life with the message and the words that they say. Like sometimes it doesn't need to be the whole song. It can just be that one line that hits you and makes you like say,
want to change your life.
When I wake up, I don't want to be the same person anymore. I want to be different. And that's the type of music that I want to make. And with this album, hopefully that's what I can get accomplished.
So content in music is very important because it can actually change the way you think and could change your life. Listening to the right kind of artists with the right kind of message. Yeah, we always have that time when we just do, you remember, very first time, September. But we always want to have that track that we can listen and we can get a message from. Who's your favorite artist? Who do you aspire to?
Well, before he died, it was Tupac. And after his passing, I had to look for a new artist. It was a brilliant journey. Then I ran to the underground, the Immortal Techniques, the Diabolics. But then I realized these type of songs of these guys are making you angry all the time. I'm not saying Tupac, I mean Immortal Technique. So you have to have an open mind if you listen to that type of music. But then right now, currently, it has to be Drake. Not because of what he's accomplished now, but the Drake from back in the day, the From Time Drake, the Connect Drake. He basically, like Drake is like what I want to be. Not like as the success, but like, you know, when you come home, you have your wine, you have him playing in the background, and you're telling your queen, yo, this is how I'm feeling. You know, let's connect on a real basis. Like Drake says, love songs, but he says what needs to be said.
Living your dream.
Yeah,
Do you believe in living your dream?
I definitely.
You can live your dream. I'm living my dream.
Definitely.
I am. I'm really enjoying it. And I'm at the top of my life right now. I'm going to be a little bit impromptu. I'm going to ask Bert to spit some lyrics for us. I've asked him to prepare something, or well, whatever he has on his mind. He's got something going. We're going to ask him to just give us whatever he has and enjoy his rhyming with us. Bert, it's all yours, boy.
Okay. What is the 10th of the 10th, 2020?
There we go. Uncle Jude's joint.
Special day.
Jimmy LEVERT.
Yeah, yo. Yeah. It's irking me. Oh yeah, it's hurting me. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, I'm legendary. It's type of getting scary. Niggas out here doubting me and telling me that I can never be. But I'm about to be a father figure. The best father figure. The father figure that I'd have never had. I'm not talking about my past. I'm not even reflecting on my dad. I'm talking about myself and my own damn sins. I'm praying for God that he can show me something bigger than me. Everybody been shouting, Jim, can you please stop with the writing and freestyle again? Cause I'm about to smash it like I never did. And I done came to my uncle and told him that I'm about to be something that was legendary. Oh yeah, now let me go in. Yeah. I gotta be something bigger than myself, even though I've never been selling up on the shelf. Cause niggas have always doubted and told me that I'm not enough. But now I be the one who's got the Midas touch. Yeah, I gotta get in. All my niggas been talking and hoping that I'm gon' sin. But my nigga, at the end, we are all gon' win. Cause I pray to a God who forgets and forgives. Yeah, I'm being on top of my game and better than every other artist who came before. Legend them, I had to show them that this is how I'm living. And I'm about to show them that we take it to the top billing. I'm chilling in the top of the heights in Bogsburg. Niggas don't know how I hit it when I hit the swerve. I'm not talking Mariah when I'm talking curves. And she got a body and she knows her worth. I need someone who knows intelligently, mentally, how they can get the ideologically. Niggas out here don't sleep on me. And I pray for my kid, I pray for me. Yeah.
Jimmy LEVERT, ladies and gentlemen, right here at Uncle Jude's joint. If you want to hire him for an event, if you want to chat to Jimmy LEVERT, give me a shout. You've got my digits down below. I'll put his digits down on my on the caption on the video. You can get a hold of him. Vert, big things for you, son. I'm loving your rhymes. I'm loving your spitting. You've got some good content. All the best to you and your girl Keisha and your baby on the way. We wish you all the best, my man. Love you so much.
Love you too.
You never know who's gonna be next on Uncle Jude's joint.
Click like and subscribe.
Peace out.
Click like and subscribe.